Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fancy Sip Review. Today, on the Fancy Sip Review, I am in Montreal. So, because I'm in a hotel, it's a little bit more difficult to record this video. Today, though, I'm drinking a energy drink that's available in Canada called Rev Original. According to Wikipedia, this beverage is targeted towards ravers, although this does have a very 90s aesthetic of something that it looks like they would drink in the Matrix or something like that, or it would be a competitor to Balls. Now, it does have the same ingredients that they have with the guarana. This has ginseng in it like an energy drink, but I do not think that it has caffeine in it. The ingredients are carbonated water, sugar, vodka, citric acid, natural vanilla flavor, cherry flavor, pineapple, raspberry flavor, potassium sorbate, sodium citrate, natural guarana flavor, sodium metabisphite, natural guarana flavor, in brilliant blue, which is what I assume is a artificial color, or it's a toxic gas that killed a lot of people at one point in history. But with that said, there are multiple flavors of this beverage. There is a blue, which is the original, what I'm drinking. There's a watermelon and grapefruit, which is the red one. There's a purple one, which is mulberry, which is only sold in Quebec, but I saw this in Quebec, and it was called blackberry, not mulberry. So I don't know if it actually exists or not. With that said, I'll waste no more time and I'll pour this in a very difficult way to pour it. Now, the color of this beverage is just as blue as it said it would be. This does look like a very artificial looking blue with a lot of caffeine in it. It's a very light blue, though. It reminds me of the second gym in Pokemon. As if Misty's Starmie is going to hop out of this drink and attack me. Maybe I'll get some subscribers that like Pokemon and we'll get that reference. But with that said, I'll give this a sip and let you know what I think about the taste. The first thing that I'm noticing with this is there's very little flavor. This does kind of taste like a coconut with guarana in it, but it does not taste like guarana Antarctica. This has a very bitter kind of a taste that sticks on my tongue, which isn't very good. But I will say that in terms of drinkability, you could easily pound this drink without feeling gross, which is shocking at 7% alcohol by volume. Now, if you were to compare this to a Four Loko or a Steel Reserve Alloy Series or a Natty Daddy, this will go down 1,000 times easier. This is a very dangerous beverage to be around if you just want to drink a very strong alcohol drink without knowing what you're getting into. The taste is pretty subpar in terms of flavor profile. I mean, the flavor dissipates pretty quickly after it hits your back of your throat. It just tastes kind of bitter. Pour a little bit more. the smell of this beverage does taste a little bit, it smells like a old medicine that would be given to children and then taken off the market. But it does. I mean, that's is what it smells like. It either smells like nothing, smells like a very weak guarana, or it smells like just an old, I don't know, like like a Pepsi Blue maybe, but Pepsi Blue had a bit more sugar in this. This doesn't taste overly sugary. So, I'll give my final thoughts on this drink. There's admittedly very little flavor, which is kind of disappointing. It does taste like guarana with a small amount of coconut flavoring. I don't really think it's strong enough to say that it has a very powerful taste. With that said, it tastes so just drinkable in terms of not having anything overpoweringly bad comparatively to a Natty Daddy or a stronger malted beverage like the Alloy series I compared it to, which is only 8%. This just drinks so much easier and goes down so much better. I mean, there is sugar in it. It does not list the nutrient facts, which I'm honestly shocked about. There's no information on it. I'd have to assume there's like a good amount of sugar in this that is masking the acidity. Might as well just finish this off. So the negatives of this beverage, though, is it cost about $4, which is $4 Canadian for 473 milliliters at 7%. Now, alcohol prices are heavily inflated in Canada. I bought a 8% domestic beer. Cost me about $5, which is unbelievable. The same kind of a drink in America would have only cost $1, maybe $1.50 at most. But in terms of the Canadian alco pop that this country is known for, and people in the 90s seem to have liked this, I think that this is by far the most drinkable alcoholic alco pop. The flavor's not that great, but I mean, if your goal is to go out to a club and drink a bunch of these, you could easily get belligerently drunk without it creeping up on you. You could just drink like 5 of these. With that said, I think I'll give this drink an 8.5 out of 10. So cheers. I hope you learned a lot. If you are a French person who knows anything about this beverage, or if you want to tell me cool places in Montreal to visit, please leave a like, please comment, and please subscribe. So have a good night. Cheers.